Hey Star Fam, thanks for tuning in. We're here today for a quick energy check-in and we'll be using the Ator Tarot. Okay, so without further ado, let's have a quick check-in to see what is going on with the Star Fam. Just trying to tune into the energies. What is going on? Feel free to fast forward through my shuffling if you'd like. Right, so we've got the Hanged Man. Alright, so we are in a state of waiting. I know it's been feeling like that an awful lot throughout everything that's been going on. But yeah, we're definitely hanging in there, all puns intended, and just kind of waiting around, peacefully though. This is definitely a card of patience. And I mean, we've all been forced to be pretty patient for the last little over a year now. But definitely a card that is either reflecting your ongoing patience or the need for some patience with a situation. But let's see what it is. Could also be taking some time out to reflect and to try to see something from a different point of view. Looking at things from a different angle, so to speak. But yeah, let's see if we can get a little bit more context from the cards. What is going on? Okay, so the next cards to come out were the Seven of Cups, the Eight of Cups, the Ten of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles, and the Five of Swords. Okay, let's have a look. All right, so it looks like we're hanging about and we're considering our options. As the Seven of Cups is about, options, your dreams, different pathways you can possibly take in life, which direction you want to go. It's usually a card of indecision and not being able to choose. It could be excessive daydreaming, but I don't think that's the case here. In this context, it definitely looks like somebody is hanging about, being patient, either waiting for some options to come in or open up, or just reflecting on their options that they have at the moment. Okay? It could be well, I mean, anything. It could be going back to school. It could be choosing between jobs. It could be either going back to school or going back to work. You know what I mean? It could be choosing to travel, choosing to do something that you're passionate about. You know, it could be a choice of pretty much anything. Um, uh, Again, this is a general reading, so your personal context is going to vary, but please do take it as it resonates. But definitely, this person here is you're definitely weighing up your options, definitely thinking about them, weighing them up, and it looks like you're deciding that you're definitely going to move on to try to find your happiness, your 10 of Pentacles. You know, it kind of looks, I mean, obviously you want the happy family, the success, and it kind of looks like that is the option that you're going to go with. You may have to move to take a job, maybe move for family. But I mean, this card is the card of happy, successful family, lots of material wealth to go with it as well. It's the card of legacy. It could be inheritance. You know, it could be that you are having to move or travel in order to collect an inheritance. If that's the case, I'm sorry to hear that, because we all know that, you know, you only get inheritances when someone passes. So I am sorry about that if that is the case. But otherwise, it looks like the option that you're going to go with is, you know, your ultimate success. It feels like it could be maybe a home business, a family business that you're going to start up on your own dream project that you want to become a business that you can pass down to your children. And then we've got the Three of Pentacles, which is a card of, you know, it could be an apprenticeship, but it's definitely a card of teamwork. In this situation here, we've got, looks like a couple hiring somebody to do some stonemason work. So, you know, but there's a collaboration going on, a collaboration of minds, as you will, to kind of make this vision come to life. So it could be that you know, you're getting a job that's joining a team in order to you know, make this vision of yours possible. But then we've got the Five of Swords, and that is a card of, you know, it could be, it's usually disagreements, but kind of outwitting somebody. You know, it's like winning without actually having to fight, because as you can see, these people, you know, they dropped their swords, you know, so it's like they forfeited whatever it was. Like maybe this person knew that they wouldn't win a fight amongst two people, so he decided to instead do a war of riddles, so to speak, you know, and he ended up winning without having to fight. So it could be that you just had to be really I want to say cunning in order to get your way about something. But I mean, just be careful of that, because you don't want to go around screwing over too many people. You know what I mean? Or at least making them feel like they've gotten screwed over by you, so to speak. Especially if, you know, these are people that you're going to have to work with. You know, because we've got the three figures here. You know, it could be about haggling pricing. You know what I mean? It could be that you're trying to haggle down the price of some work that you want done, or it could be negotiating wages. I'm not quite sure on that, but let's have a look. I think it could be, it's either haggling on prices for something with regards to the work, which is, yeah, it's kind of making me feel like it's going to be renegotiating a salary or something. See if we can get a little bit more clarity on what that Five of Swords is about. What is this about? Okay, here we go. So we've got the Ace of Wands. Can you see this? Let's see, how can I do this? Sorry guys, just want to make sure that y'all can see everything. Will they all fit? Okay, so the next set of cards out was the Ace of Wands, the Five of Cups, the King of Wands, and the World. Okay. So here I see somebody who's disappointed with an offer that they got. So yeah, it does look like it's about negotiating pay, because I definitely see that you've gotten an offer, but it looks like you're quite disappointed with it. Because the Five of Cups is about being, well, disappointed. I mean, he's still got two cups in the background, and, I feel like, but he's lamenting the three in front of him, you know what I mean? And normally this is about kind of crying over spilled milk, or, regret for a past, but not realizing what it is that you still have kind of card. So, I kind of feel like this being in the context of renegotiating a salary, it could be that once you saw the work that would go into whatever job it is, you're all of a sudden disappointed with how much the pay actually was, or how much the offer was, or with the pay, yeah, sure. But you're the King of Wands, do you know what I mean? You're presenting as a King of Wands energy. So you've got the ideas and the motivation and the confidence and the passion, and you know how to motivate your team around you, and I kind of feel like that might have been the reason why they made you this offer to begin with. And I see why you took it up, if it's definitely something that you're passionate about, and if it's something that is going to lead you to success, but it might just be there's something about the team itself. It could be that they're a little bit less qualified or less experienced than you thought that they would be, and that you were hoping they were. And now that you realize exactly how much work it is going to be working with them, you're like, yeah, no, I'm going to need a little bit more, But then we've got the World here. The World card could be either the end of a cycle, or it could be a travel card. So it could be that if you don't get the offer that you want, that you might actually walk away with this and just be like, well, I'm sorry, but, this isn't going to work out. I'm a king. I've got kingly expenses, and, if you really want me to work with these people, and, maybe it's the team itself is they're kind of, they're not getting along, and you're thinking to yourself, is it really worth going through this headache, and just kind of being disappointed, and staying there, knowing that, you're not going to enjoy it there and you don't feel like you're being compensated properly. then yeah, I definitely see that that's something that you would kind of walk away from and just be like, no, you know what? Those days of being underpaid for my craft are behind me. I'm sorry. You know, again, I'm an adult. I'm a big boy. I've got big boy expenses, you know. I need to start making my own way and building my own life. And, you know, you going for that 10 of Pentacles. You know what I mean? And if they're not going to give you a big enough offer, you know, you're just going to have to walk away, you know, with regret. You're just going to have to walk away. So, yeah. I understand now why you're thinking about it. But you know, again, as long as you've got this in mind and you know what it is that you want, another opportunity will definitely come by. You know what I mean? Just stick tight, you know? And it's not the end of the world. But you know, again, it's like the cycle, like a bus stop, you know what I mean? If you miss one bus, another bus is bound to come again shortly, you know what I mean? And, you know, you're the king. So whatever it is that you're doing as your professional, be it your craft, whatever you want to call it, you know, you're good at what you do. And so you know that another opportunity will come by again soon, you know? And you can't be afraid to walk away from the ones that aren't good enough for you, you know, in order to get your pentacles, right? So don't let any discord or teams that aren't working really hold you back. You know, I've been there before where, you know, I've had a job where I've not gotten along with the people that I've worked with, but stuck it out because I needed the cash. And let me tell you, it was miserable. And I mean, especially if what they're offering isn't that great anyway, oh, it's so not worth it. It's so not worth it. You're better off just ending it and walking away and finding something that makes you truly happy. Okay? Like, trust me on that one, you guys. All right? So hang in there. And I hope this helped. I hope it resonated. If you did find it helpful, please do a like. And if you'd like to see and hear more from me, please do subscribe. If you saw your cards but you didn't hear your story, I'm interested to hear about it in the comments below. And apart from that, have a great day, you guys. Take care, and I'll see you again soon.